Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now this is an important video. So, I had to follow this guy around and I was talking to him and he wasn't listening. In the end, I reloaded well, I didn't reload, I saved, quit out and loaded my game back up. And when I did that, I was able to talk to him again about joining me. So I wonder if in between every load you can basically force reset that menu, that cooldown. I'm not really sure what happened, but I was able to talk to him and we convinced him to join me. So he is now part of True Britannia for however long until he switches sides again. Once that was done, the Western Empire was left with no one left. Just Svanna. And it's funny because Svanna is from Sturgia, who joined, and since she was the last one left when I eliminated everyone else, she's now the Empress. Well, I loaded up the console because she's still not on the map, and we now have her as a prisoner. So it's time to put an end to the Western Empire. Now I would have much rather captured her out in the field, but since she doesn't physically exist, I don't have much of a choice. But I did stick to my little rule and we've taken out everyone else that belongs to the Western Empire. With the exception of Volk, who we used words to beat, not the sword. I have a feeling he'll get the sword eventually, but not just yet. So, with that said, Savannah is no more. The clan destroyed. Western Empire has been destroyed. And every single piece of territory has fallen and gone to the Khazate again. Oh my lordy lordy lord. Okay. So, a couple of things I want to point out here. When I did the command to kill her outright with the command without having to take her as a prisoner, her territory came to me. But when I was the last person to, well, when I executed her just now, we've just lost everything. That sucks. I was really hoping for that boost, but it can't be helped. It can't be helped. So what can we do? Well, the only thing I have left now is to fight the Khazate. 3 clans remain. I don't know where they are on the map. I hope they are still physically in the world. We will have to find out, but we are now on the hunt. I don't think there's any point in me trying to take and capture every single piece of territory out there now. I think the way to do this is hunt down the ones that remain and destroy them. First things first, diplomacy. Khazate. It's time to declare war. It's time to put an end to this, and maybe Volk will join the Khazate. I ain't gonna be able to do much if that happens. Here's what I need to do. I need to go grab as much food as I can. Now, I probably don't need to do this. I imagine the rest of the Khazate are split up. But what I'm thinking is I would very much like to get my army together and go after them. Let's have a look. Melidir was last seen at Sionun today. Is he there or is he bugged? I am so hesitant about this. Like, I have a bad feeling that all these remaining characters have bugged out. Simply because I just haven't seen any mention of anyone raiding, anyone attacking me, like just nothing. My question is, where are they? Melidir happens to be up here, so let's go and have a look. Now I will give him the option to join me. Whether or not he will, I don't know. Volk is going to raid, which is good. What would make me happy is if I can just find an army of the Khazate roaming around. So he's not in here. Melidir is not here. Last seen here 2 days ago. This is what worries me. Has he bugged out? The best way to do this is for me to stay here. And if this updates and says he's here again, then it definitely means he's not on the map. I don't quite understand why people are vanishing off the map. I have a feeling it's happened to all the remaining lords, but we will see. We will see. Last seen here 4 days ago. You see, I kind of expect it would update the villages that he passes by. So many people defending this. I feel if I leave this place, he'll appear here. He is 98 though. How much time does he have left? Maybe I should leave him. Let time just deal with him. So on that note, who else remains? Ben Pamric Egan is also 92. He was last seen at Ortisia 5 days ago. Now these guys, Tubulus Castle 5 days ago. The fact that these all say 5 days ago worries me so much that it's bugged or whatever. It was just telling me there was one at Hungard. Where be this castle? So much territory on the field. Isn't that in the desert? Yes. So he was last seen over here. I don't want to travel all the way down here. Where's Hungard? Because I have a feeling the guy at Hungard is actually a governor. But I'm not entirely sure if that will allow me to see him or not. Okay, let's do it the smart way. Let's search Hungard Castle. Track. All the way down here. Of course it's down here. Let's go. Let's go see if we can find him. This then begs the question of what happens if we cannot find anyone else. If there's no one else left on the map, what do we do? Do I just use the commands, wipe them all out, and then that's it, the end of the campaign, because there's nothing else for me to... no one else for me to go after? I don't know. I don't really want to end the campaign that way. Much rather go and attack and battle and fight to the end, but... let's see. So like, yeah, I'm pretty certain that this guy at Hungard is the governor. Now I'm curious if that means I'll see him in the Lord's Hall. Because I could literally just capture it if it would let me. That's called Hungard. Why is this Hungard Castle? Why is it not Thurton Castle, since that's next to it? Kinda weird. You know what? I don't see anyone here. Hungard bound settlement of Hungard Castle. Last seen here 10 days ago. He may have been put on the field. Only one way to be sure. Let's go ahead and get the army over here. We'll lay siege to this. Capture it and then we'll see what happens. Oh! Melidir! He exists! I am legitimately surprised. I thought he was one of the bugged ones. I haven't seen him in so long. Why is he wearing rags? Let's see if we can capture him. Maybe I can convince him to join me. He was one of my longtime friends in this, till he turned traitor. I should have actually cut him off there instead of just chasing him. Melidir, come on. Let's not be silly about this. Like, man, I'm gonna catch him in the trees, but like he's also a Battanian, so he speeds up for the trees. Did he just stop and fight some bandits on the way? Like, oh, these are all the bandit camps you can like, or bandit amounts you can see. There's actually a lot more than this, like all over this region, just hundreds of them. When you reveal everything on the map, you can see that. I wonder if I back up long enough, he'll fight some of these maybe. But I don't want to lose sight of him. I feel it's been so rare that I actually find him. There we go. He's gonna get, oh no, he's gonna get no help. I am Arlek, and who are you? What happened to Melidir? This looks like the guy I've been looking for. You should discuss that issue with my brother Cian, who speaks for our family. Okay. Yeah. I was. In fact, okay, so this is good. This is the guy last seen near Hungrad Castle. This is the guy I've been after. Okay. My brother-in-law. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, like, what happens when she's the only one left, but it's not gonna happen. Okay, well, let's take this guy out. At least he's there. I was worried that he didn't exist on the map, but the fact that I'm seeing people here is good. I like it. Makes me happy.
Sergeants in charge!
Now I'm gonna have my troops attack, or follow their sergeants, because the last time we did this, they like annihilated everyone with their archers, so there are a lot of horsemen here. What I would love to do is find, there he is. He had him. Took him down, no problem. Be careful of these spearmen. I do like it when the horse is going flat out. It does feel pretty good. You got a nice big open battlefield like this. See, the only thing I don't like is that shields don't splinter up on impact when you're going at this speed. It would be cool if there was like, you can break your arm and stuff if you like go too fast and you swing your weapon, you know what I mean? Like, weird stuff like that. I did notice when going through the console commands, there's something about illness. Adding an illness to a hero. I wonder what that's all about. One archers have them. Should we just attack? We'll get him. This is all that's left. But yeah, I do feel that if I was to do another playthrough where I execute people, I definitely want a mod that allows my character to die as well. It adds a bit more danger. It adds a bit more necessity to eliminate people in that manner. I don't want it just to be a case that I'm Terminator, never dying, whereas everyone else is more expandable. I do like the idea that going into a fight could be my last. And it puts some emphasis on family and having like heirs. Maybe even speeding up the time of the game on this. People age quicker. Kind of cool. You're now my prisoner. Okay. We still go for Hongrad Castle now that I know that people are out there. Don't know. I mean, I guess I got people coming over anyway. There's only 470 here. May as well. I could give it to Volg to see if Volg stays here with me, but part of me feels I should just get rid of Volg at some point. Like, I don't know if it's worth trusting him. Atlantis and Jubilus, Aeacon. Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. Wait, so no, he is still here or last seen around this area, so he is around here somewhere. Maybe he is the governor. I don't know, but I think we'll besiege this castle just to make sure. We can muster an army of about 800 at the moment. Upgrades in, just make sure my army is tip top. Okay, how do we want to do this? Do we want to go for the main gate? Do we want to do... They do have catapults, so it's likely going to end up with me losing stuff. We could do one... The siege towers, they do tend to just stop me every time. They get to the top, and as my guys go up there, they just rush. Tricky. Maybe going for the main gate is the answer as always. Layout is this. And we could try going up the sides. I just feel going for the main gate's going to be easiest. Unless they, of course, destroy my ram. Bit of a disaster. Not too many people are firing back upon us, which is good. So the majority of my troops are going to survive this. Really just killing these is for the sake of killing them. He's definitely firing though. Flip. Okay, never mind. This is why I should have had a siege tower as well. Now, how much damage have we done? I could leave him to it. I certainly could leave him to it. It would be a bit annoying. What is the likelihood of me surviving the climb? Not getting killed. There's a lot of them up there just waiting. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them up there. They're waiting, they know. Okay, well, I guess we'll continue this next time. We're going to wail away at the door. I'm going to try and keep everyone alive the best of my ability, and then we will just raid this castle. But it's going to take a little bit of time to break down the gate with axes, so that's just how it's going to be. Until next time.